Hello, in this video we're going to be talking about Pokemon's newly revealed set, Mega Dream EX. It's looking like this is going to be Pokemon's new high class Japanese set, which they kind of talked about, I think it was today or yesterday. But it looks really cool, so stick around, we're going to go through it together. From what I've seen so far, it looks pretty awesome, but we're going to see some cool stuff. So, getting right to it, this is Poke Beach, which is a pretty reputable news site for Pokemon stuff. In fact, it's very reputable. It's kind of all I use. And also, I want to say sorry if you can hear my PC fan spinning. I don't really know how to fix that. I mean, I can turn down the fans, I guess. But we'll do that in another video. This is my first kind of, like, set analysis. So we're just going to kind of go through it together. But I think this was revealed, so this was posted today. Very early in the morning. This is Japan's new set, Mega Dream EX, and Dragonite here is kind of the front runner. He is the big man in the middle of everything with a few other guys too. But like, I'm not sure what this is about. These guys, I don't know if Mewtwo is getting a new SIR. That seems odd to me because he did just get one. Electros would be cool. Lucario, he also just got one. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Halucha, I think, would be awesome, and I don't really know what that Terrestrial Pika is doing there. He's just kind of hanging around, and I don't know, because they don't have those anymore. Then there's a Ho-Oh back there, which is really cool. But this is kind of their new, like, it's like Terrestrial Festival, Shiny Treasure, Paladin Fates. So you get, like, 10 packs. Each pack has a hit in it, and there's like one guaranteed big hit, which is like an SR or whatever. So I'm pretty excited for this set. But they have a lot of really cool new stuff for playability too. It's looking like. I'm not sure. I don't know a whole lot about playability anymore. I used to play more than I did, but this card looks pretty freaking sick. I'm liking it. I think it's. I don't know. I like where they're going. Sorry about my webcam. But I like where they're going with my fault. I like where they're going with like the EXs and stuff. I think like the lightning, that looks really cool. It's like really galaxy like. Maybe it just looks good in Japanese too, but that again, that's like the online render, so I'd take that with a grain of salt. Split Bomb, this attack does 60 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon. Okay. That doesn't seem that bad for 2 lightning energies. And it can snipe the bench. 350 HP though is really nice. Stage 2 evolves from Electro. Okay. That seems pretty good. Disaster 190 damage. You may discard 2 lightning energy from this Pokemon if your opponent's active now. That seems pretty powerful. For 2 lightning energies on that too. But you have to discard 2. Okay. And then, obviously, takes 3 prize. I feel like that's a pretty strong Pokemon. New Dratini, that's a beautiful art. I've heard theories that Hayaganosuke is working on another, like, collage artwork because of the Charmander from Phantasmal Flames, which is crazy that Phantasmal Flames isn't even out in English yet, and we are already getting news about the next Japanese set. But it looks like maybe Hayaganosuke is working on a collage artwork for the Mega Evolution block, and this seems to be part of it. I'm theorizing now already. Dragonair, okay, or it's kind of mid. I think it's cool. Dragonair's cool, but it's okay. Search your deck for an evolution Pokemon. Seems okay. 60 damage. Tail Snap. It's fine. Nothing crazy. Pokemon Tool. I'm not gonna focus on much of the playability stuff right now. I saw this art. This is really cool. I'm not sure who Canary. I like the yellow theme. I think, like, what is that? Takes 50 less damage from attacks. That seems pretty good. It's a tool. Search your deck for 4 lightning Pokemon, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. That's pretty crazy. And 193 cards is pretty insane for a Japanese, like, especially specialty set. Like, that's pretty huge. Most of them, a lot of them are reprints, I guess. Yeah, okay. They're reprinting Badoo. Just a lot of, like, kind of playable stuff. Uh, forgot his name. Um, Dracloak, right? Yeah, yeah. Lily. Okay. So we're getting some nice reprints. That's cool. And something I thought was really cool here are these mirror hollows. So they remind me of like the Japanese ones, how they have them in the corner, with like the little reverse hollows. They're not mirror. Yeah, reverse hollows. Sorry. With like these cool stamps. So it is just kind of like the Chinese one, but instead now it's in the middle and a friend ball pattern, which I think is also really neat. Um, I that's gonna be really cool. I wish they had texture, like prismatic, but that's okay. It's cool that they're doing that. It's gonna make it kind of hard for master setters. In fact, it's probably gonna make it really hard. That's cool. I like that. Um, and the new cool arts is really what I came to see. So these ones I saw. I mean, I think they're fine. I don't think it's really anything to write home about. What is that? Oh, he's called. Um, yeah. Well. I don't know. My brain's blanking now. I saw this stuff and I was like, I need to make a video about this. But I think Dreepy, right? Illustrated. I think it's a cool art. Not my favorite. Not my favorite style, but this one I do like a little more. Cause this one feels kind of flat to me. It's cool, but not my favorite. And Dracloak, I think, right? I'm surprised I don't know that. I like this Pokédex a lot, but I think this art's really cool. It's not my favorite, but it's cool. I like how he's going through the canyons. I think that's gonna be, it's like a cool kind of evolution line. It's just two, but it's a cool story. Where's there three? No, there's only two, right? There's three. There's like because there's the EX. Forget them in Japanese, but that is the big boy. Look at that, Mega Gengar EX. So that's what we could have gotten in Phantasmal Flames. Honestly, I'm kind of thankful they didn't put him in. Because if this was in Phantasmal Flames, I don't think we'd ever see this set in the wild. Despite how much people say the Pokemon market is flatlining, and kind of having a correction, which I will probably make a video on later. Like, this set would have been crazy expensive. And this is by the same illustrator as the person that did the Charizard from Phantasmal Flames. So I think it's a sick card. I like the abstractness of it. It's not exactly what I'd be thinking. I think it's amazing, but it's very abstract. He also did the Zekrom Black White rarity. So he's just like, he has been doing some crazy arts lately. Or not Black White rarity. He did the Zekrom SAR. But I think this is really really cool looking. That texture's gonna be crazy. It doesn't really fit the theme of the set, which is like Dragonite and stuff and Electric, but I think it's just such a cool card. It kind of reminds me of Gigantamax with how he's got his limbs in the clouds there, if that's what that is. That's really cool. And this one, I am very, very hyped for this one. Like, I love Marnie. I think Grimmsnarl's fucking awesome. Sorry, but like, no, he's cool. Like, look at that. It's just such a pretty art, with the trainers in front. And I think it's Marnie's Grimmsnarl. Maybe not. It might just be Grimmsnarl EX. No, it should be though. Let me see, because Marnie's... Okay. It might actually not be Marnie's Grimmsnarl, which would be interesting to me, because... hold on, let me see here. Where is this at? Okay. No, it might be. No, I think it is Marnie's Grimmsnarl. I thought they were done with the characters, but this is a good reprint to have. I'm very excited about this. Because this is, like, I don't really play much anymore, but this is the deck that I kind of wanted to build, but they didn't have any cool cards of it. And I don't need cool cards, but I don't know. Like, this might make me start playing again. This is really cool. Like, I like that a lot. Here we go. They don't have translations up there. They should have translations somewhere. But the next thing is the Mega Full Arts, which are also really cool. I think this one I just noticed that his legs are really funny. They're super stretched apart, but I think that's really cool. This is the English leak, I guess. Oh no, this is the one they posted. This was the official reveal. I'm pretty sure. I think it's cool. Cool arts. I really like the way they outlined them with like the thicker outline. It's like comic booky, which is I think what they say too. How well they talk about the phrases like comic books, which I also agree with. Like, it's funny to see Mega Brave there, but it's like a nice callback to the original ones. These, it's kind of the same, but these are really, I think they're cool full arts. The new Mega Block full arts, I think they did a good job with them. They really did. Gardevoir ones also pretty cool. Not as much background stuff going on as the Lucario, who's running on like a track. She's just kind of there. But I think that it's pretty neat. Those are gonna be kind of cool. This one, I thought it was gonna be the UPC promo. No, that might be a different one, but that's just still really cool. I like that. Okay, not my favorite. They're like, I've never been a huge fan of full arts just because of how static poses are, but I think they're really cool, and I really like the texturing on full arts. And it looks like those borders are like, they're really nice. English one too with Inferno X, which is still really funny to see. And another tail. I didn't even notice that. There's, or that no, is that just no? That's just his tail. That's really interesting to me. It's coming out from underneath him. Mega Charizard X, with the tail just out there. Interesting. I like it. It looks really cool. I'm excited for those. These are the OGs, and there's the front runner, Mega Dragonite EX. I think Sky Transport. Once during your turn, you may use this ability. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, which is very, very powerful. This doesn't even have to be active for that. That's insane. 370 damage or health. Stage 2. Okay. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. And that is nasty. Honestly, Mega Dragonite seems really good. Unless I'm just wrong. But it looks pretty damn good. Again, I don't know why I have that there, but the Grimmsnarl. Again, super excited. I honestly kind of want to master this set. Because it's just really cool. And here's some examples. It's going to be like Prismatic, Black Bolt, White Flare, Shrouded Fable. Significantly better than Shrouded Fable, which I love Shrouded Fable. I think it's really cool. But, like, just excited. These just look like sleeves, I guess. I have these sleeves, actually. Yeah, those are part of my inventory. That one's cool. I'm going to have to get that for my personal collection. But some of these I do have available on eBay. Little shameless plug. Alright, so this seems to be the Mega Dragonite. It looks relatively legit. And I don't know why it has to be blurry or why it's in French, I think. But that 295, if you can see it, out of, looks like 179 or 190. I'm not sure. Let me see. Because it says, this, I want to go over this too. But it says the set will have 193 cards. I don't know how much that looks like 193. But we're going to say it is 295. I think that's neat. It's not like, I'm not like as crazy about it as other people. But I do love Dragonite. And I'm kind of thinking that I want to master this set. I was kind of waiting until Ninja Spinner came out. Because I like Greninja. And I want to finish my Surging Sparks Master set. And it was kind of, Mega's cool. I thought about master setting that. And I was like, no, I'll wait till Ninja Spinner. If Ninja Spinner sucks, I'll do Mega, maybe. But this seems like such a fun set to master. Like, look at all these. I mean, this isn't official or anything. It's insane. It's kind of funny looking. I saw one that I thought was really cool. This is what I saw at one point, which I doubt is real, but I think this would be such a beautiful illustration rare, or special illustration rare. It's amazing. That honestly looks like 193, 184 out of 193. No way. No way the English version is revealed either, but if that was the real thing, it'd be nail in the coffin for me. I'd be getting that immediately. These ones are definitely not real, but like, you know what I'm saying. There we go. Those never face cards. One of the goats. But if like those are cool. There won't be two. Those are definitely probably fake. This one for sure. But the wings are growing on me, like on the cards. I think that looks sick. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, this looks like a set that I might master just for fun. And let me know if you guys want a whatnot rip and ship of it. Because honestly, this set looks fun to open. Like, I would order a case if people actually wanted to rip this online on whatnot. Like it's just fun. I love these high class sets. I love that they were released before Christmas and everything. So y'all want to rip some Japanese? Let me know. I will gladly do a whatnot stream if there's enough demand. And it just looks fun. I don't know how well the video will do. Hopefully it does good because I want people to see this. I'm sure you watch probably bigger YouTubers talk about sets, but again, this is like not the box. But I mean, like, these are cool. Everything, like that Gengar too. It's just so sick. This whole set is looking great. I don't know how many SRs there's gonna be, but if there's a lot, I was watching. I think it actually was Never Face Cards. He said if there's a lot, then it's gonna be somewhat like Prismatic, making it hard to pull specific ones. But it looks like a pretty huge set. So I'm hoping for, I don't know, obviously Gengar, Grimmsnarl, and Dragonite. I don't know what other Pokemon I really want in the set. I think it'd be cool to have a Mega Mewtwo, but I wouldn't need one. I think Mega Hawlucha has to get one, same with Mega Electros. I mean, they're on the box. Pikachu, I don't know what's up with him. He's definitely not getting one. Ho-Oh, maybe. Maybe he just, is there a Mega Ho-Oh? I don't think there is. If there is, maybe he's getting one. But I think for sure Hawlucha and Electros are getting one. And I think they need one. Lucario, I'm not too sure. Maybe they'll just reprint it. But if they have fire things in this set, fire SIRs, cool gold cards that aren't like insanely hard to pull. I think they're hard to pull. It's cool, but like I want to be able to pull them. But it's gonna be an amazing set. I think if they pull this off, I think it's gonna be way easier to get than Prismatic. I don't know, maybe even Black Bolt and White Flare. Because I hear a lot of talking about it, but it doesn't seem super hyped. With the Mega Gengar, though, I think people are saying Phantasmal Flames is screwed now, and it's going to make the set, like, flop because the Gengar is in this. I mean, people love Charizard enough, too, but I think Phantasmal Flames really isn't going to be as insane of a set as people want it to be. I did want to talk about these. So, the Wooper, Pelican Wooper. I am so just amazed that this is coming to English. Everyone here knows how much I love Wooper, so even though I like the OG more, Paladin Wooper is still sick. This card is like my favorite Wooper card. I saw it in Japanese. I needed it. I didn't really know how to get it, but it's cool that it's coming out in this set. Honestly, I might pull a Jinkies Co. and fill up a whole binder with this. I just love that card. I want to open some of the sets, see how good the pull rates are. This art's cool. I think the Meowth is also amazing. I really like how the root is in the background there, where you can catch the first Meowth, I think, in the first game, which is how this is too, where you can catch a whole bunch of Woopers in Scarlet and Violet. But this set looks fun to open. I think it's gonna flop a little bit. Well, it's not gonna flop. I think it's gonna be strong. The ETB is sick. Oricorio, I want UPC just for that. Oh, it's so beautiful. UPC is coming out, guys. Watch your Costco's. I think Black Friday. These are coming out. So pick these up. I think they're like $80, 89, 90 maybe at Costco, which is a crazy deal. It's sick. I don't think it's gonna be as crazy as everyone says it is. I don't think it's gonna be as like cheap as Obsidian Flames, especially not right now. But again, I don't think the market is gonna fully crash either. But it's just like, it's cool. It's not insane, but it's cool. But Mega Dream, I'm more excited about this. This is an amazing way to end off the year. I think Pokemon has just, like, Pokemon Company has really done a perfect job with the set so far. These two, whatever, a little mid. But that Gengar, beautiful card. Dan Xiao, I think that's the artist's name. He's been on a roll. He's going on a crazy roll right now. Another amazing art. Just, these are all great. English and Japanese. Great homage to the old one. Mega Dragonite. Playable set. I think it's going to be like a fan favorite. Honestly. Again, I'm going to see maybe if I can get some. Because I want to open some Japanese for myself and for you guys. Again, I'm going to be cautiously optimistic about the set coming out. Because who knows? Maybe it's going to be... I'm sure it's going to be hard to get. But maybe it's going to suck later. But I think just those cards alone, like the set is already perfect. But hopefully it's not too hard to get. I just want to rip some for myself. I want to master this if it's good enough. But then by the time English comes out, they're going to reveal Ninja Spinner, and that's going to be insane, I hope. I love Greninja more than Dragonite. But I love Dragonite. If the Dragonite SIR is the best card I've ever seen, nail in the coffin, I'm mastering it. But I think Pokemon really hit the spot here with this set. This set is really cool to me, and I'm sure it is to a lot of other people. Um, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. If you have anything to say in general, feel free to comment. I read all the comments if I can. I try to. I respond to all of them again if I can. But as always, I love all of you. Thank you for watching. Good luck with your pulls, and good luck getting this set if you can. Thanks for watching.